Illinois continues ramping up the rollout of the coronavirus vaccine. Last week, we told you the Pritzker administration expanded Group 1B to allow people with disabilities or people over 40 with underlying conditions to get in line soon. WCIA3's Jared Farmer joins us now from the newsroom. Jared, that line of people expecting their first shot is expanding, but health officials warned that a looming bottleneck could add to their wait time.
That's right, Mark, and that's because the pool of people who need their second shot is also growing too, and those doses are time sensitive, so until there's more vaccine to go around, people waiting on their first shot may be in line for a little while longer. Public health officials expanded eligibility to get more people in line, but a longer line means longer waiting times. Anwar Ponce de Leon says he was fortunate to get his first dose, but says other people with disabilities haven't always been as lucky.
Well, I think for most people with disabilities, I think this is very frustrating.
He says most people can't afford to keep waiting.
For a lot of us, we have autoimmune immune diseases, or our lungs are weaker.
As essential workers, caregivers were a part of the first wave of people to get vaccinated. But caregivers who refuse the vaccine could also pose a risk to people who need their help.
We cannot really control what our personal assistants are doing.
Christy Lee is a caregiver looking after two of her daughters who live with Down syndrome. She says she's also concerned to hear about the vaccine supply.
Am I disappointed? A little bit, yes, but it seems like our county is doing a great job of getting vaccines and getting them into the arms of people. So if she has to wait a couple more weeks, she has to wait a couple more weeks.
As a caregiver, she's already received her first dose and is waiting on her second. In the meantime, she says her family plans to continue to stay cautious until more people are able to get vaccinated.
Yes, my daughter has a risk factor, but who am I to say that her risk factor is more important than somebody else's risk factor because of her age?
Health officials say they expect batches of first doses to start increasing again in March. Live in the newsroom, I'm Jared Farmer, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Jared, a lot of people watching that very closely, eager for that first shot. Thanks.